Hello, everyone. Welcome to Catherine's ESL Classroom. In today's lesson, we are going to have a review and knowledge test on all the past tenses as well as the present tenses. We will focus on the past and present perfect tenses as well. So let's have some fun and test your knowledge. So welcome everyone again. How are you doing on this most beautiful autumn day? We will focus on past and present perfect tenses, but we will review all the past tenses as well as the present tenses. So get ready. So we will focus on past tense, the simple past tense, the past continuous tense, past perfect tense, past perfect continuous tense, the present perfect tense, and the present perfect continuous tense. Ooh, that's a lot, right? So here's a good chart and a good cheat sheet. So you could take a picture of this. So the past simple would be I ate. This is a past action. I ate at lunchtime. It's also a past habit or a repeated action. For example, I played the violin when I was young. The past continuous, an example would be I was eating. Notice the ing on eating. This is an ongoing past action. If interrupted, the past simple follows. For example, I was eating when she arrived. So she arrived would be the past simple that follows because it was interrupted. You see the clue word when. When is the interrupted. Past continuous is also parallel actions. For example, I was writing while she was dictating. So a parallel action would be while. That's the clue word. They happen at the same time. The past perfect example would be I had eaten. For example, it's a completed past action before the second past action. This would be in the past simple. For example, I had eaten before she arrived. So the clue word would be before, and that would be the past simple, she arrived. Okay, the past perfect in that sentence would be I had eaten. Also, it's a duration of completed action. For example, I had waited for 2 hours before he arrived. Okay, the completed action would be 2 hours. The past perfect continuous, for example, would be I had been eating. This is an interrupted, ongoing past action, and the past simple would follow. For example, I had been eating when she arrived. Okay, so it started in the past and it completed in the past with a past perfect continuous. So it's still occurring within that time frame. The present simple, for example, is I eat. This could also be a habit or repeated action. For example, I eat salad every day. Present simple could also be facts. For example, the sun rises. Additionally, present simple could be a scheduled future event. For example, my plane lands at 11:20. An example of present continuous is I am eating. Additionally, this could be an action happening right now. For example, I am eating my lunch. Additionally, present continuous could be a planned future action. For example, I am going out tonight. Notice going out, okay? I am going. This would be a planned future action. So remember, this is present continuous. Look at your clue words, okay? Present perfect example would be I have eaten. Present perfect could be a past action. For example, I have eaten squid twice. Present perfect could also be a duration from the past to now. For example, I have lived here since 2010. And present perfect continuous example would be, I have been eating. This could be an action started in the past continuing to now. For example, I have been eating cake all day. Additionally, present perfect continuous could be the duration from past to now. For example, I have been working here for 3 years. Okay, so take a picture of this or start writing this down. Okay, so who's ready for the test? All right, so what you're going to do is we're going to read this together and you're going to pick the appropriate tense. Okay, the last time I saw Fran, A, was ages ago, B, have been ages ago, or C, were ages ago, or D, has been ages ago. What do you think this is? The last time I saw Fran blank ages ago. What do you think this could be? Let's see if this is correct. Bingo, green light. This is correct. What tense is this? That's correct. It's the simple past. How about this one? Before my trip to Paris 2 years ago, I blank France. I blank to France. Now look at your clue words. We have before my trip to Paris 2 years ago. That's one action. I blank to France. What could this be? Now this is a tough one. We might get this wrong together. Let's see. Would it be have never been, was never, had never been, or have never gone? Okay, before my trip to Paris 2 years ago. Would it be A? Let's see. No. So what do you think it could be? That's right, had never been. The reason why I chose A, had never been, have never been, is because most people get this incorrect. Why is it had never been? Because there's 2 actions going on. Before my trip to Paris 2 years ago, so that's one event, okay? It happened in the past. I blank to France, okay? I had never been to France. So we're talking about before, and then we're talking about another past event, had never been. I know this is tough. All right, how about this one? We were lying on the beach sunbathing as they blank volleyball. Would it be A, were playing, B, have played, C, played, or D, were played? What do you think? Now look at the clue words here. Look at the verb tenses. And another clue word is as. That's right, were playing to match were lying. It's happening in parallel as, right? That's your clue word. Good job, everyone. I blank for my keys all morning and I still haven't found them. Okay, this is really tough. Would it be A, have looked, B, have been looking, C, looked, or D, am looking? What do you think? That's right, have been looking. I have been looking for my keys all morning and I still haven't found them. That means you're still doing it. It happened in the past, up to now, and continuously doing it because the clue word is all morning. Good job. And if not, don't worry. Just go back to the review. How about this one? I've known her since we blank at school together. Would it be A, were, B, have been, C, was, or D, had been? I don't know. This could be tough for everyone. Let's see if we can do this together. I've known, so your contraction I've is I have. I have known her since we blank at school together. So what happens to I've known? What tense is that, right? It's the present perfect, right? Have or has plus the past participle. So what does it go with? Now look at your clue word, since. Good job, everyone. Okay, so the present perfect goes with the past tense here because of your clue word, since. Good job. How about this one? I never blank my grandmother as she died before I was born. Would it be A, knew, B, have no, C, have known, or D, known? This is tough. I never what? Let's see if we get this together. Nope. I know this is tough. I never what? I never knew. I know this is a tough one. Now your clue word is as, okay? They're happening in parallel as she died, okay? So that we have a past tense verb, okay? Past simple, and we have the clue word as, okay? You know this was tough. She blanked her leg the day before her exam. A, has broken. B, broke. C, broke. Or D, was breaking. All right, let's see if we get this together. I don't know. You're going to have to help me out here. Let's see. Nope, it's not has broken. Which one do you think it was? That's right, broke, the simple past. She broke her leg the day before her exam. So we're talking about the simple past. It happened in the past and that's it. How about this one? I blank many pictures of the pyramids before I went to Egypt last summer. This is tough. Look at your clue words. What do you think it is? Nope, it's not have seen. What do you think it could be? That's right, had seen. How many people selected A, saw? Okay, let's look at the words. Had seen, what would that be? The past perfect, right? We have had, okay? I had many pictures of the pyramids. That's one completed past. Before I went, that's another past, to Egypt last summer. So we have two pasts. It started in the past and it ended in the past. That's right. How about this one? This is tough. Blank to the United States. A, did you ever go to the United States? B, have you ever gone to the United States? C, have you ever been to the United States? Or D, were you to the United States? Okay, so we know it's not D, right? That's absolutely not. So what do you think it is? Have you ever gone? Did you ever go? Have you ever been? Let's see. That's right. Have you ever been? Present perfect. It happened in the past up to now. So we're talking about, did you do it in the past up to now? I know most people selected, did you ever go? Okay, that's a no-no. It's have you ever been to the United States? Okay, let's repeat this together. Have you ever been to the United States? Great job. Okay, how about this one? She can't buy that DVD because all her money, A, already she spends, B, already has she spent, C, she's been spending already, D, she's already spent. Okay, look at your clue words. She can't buy that DVD because that's right, she's already spent. She has already spent, okay? She spent her money already, so she can't buy that DVD. Good job, everyone. Now, spent is the past participle for what? Spend. Good job, everyone. How about this one? When I turned on the television, my favorite program, A, nearly finished, B, has nearly finished, C, had nearly finished, or D, was nearly finished. Which one? This is tough. Yes, had nearly finished. Now, this is tricky. C, had nearly finished. What tense is that? That's correct. It's the past perfect tense. Okay, so we're looking at the clue word when. When I turned on the television happened in the past. Okay, so we're talking about two completed past. It started in the past and it ended in the past. Okay, good job. I know this is tough. How about this one? When I got to the concert, I realized blank my ticket at home. A, I've left. B, I was left. C, I left. Or D, I'd left. This is tough. All right. What could it be? No, I don't know. Maybe we'll get this right together. Maybe we'll get it wrong. Be this one? Yes. Two completed past. I'd left is I'd is a contraction for I had. So we're talking about a completed past. We're talking about it happened in the past and it completed in the past. I know this is tough, right? When I got to the concert, okay, I realized I'd left my ticket at home. It happened in the past and it completed in the past. Awesome job, everyone. And if you didn't get it, don't worry. We are just keep studying, okay? How about this one? They blank very hard recently. A, have studied. B, have been studying. C, studied. Or D, have been studied. All right, before you answer, look at your clue word recently. What do we use? What tense do we use with the word recently? Let's see if we got this right. No, they have studied very hard recently. I know they have been studying very hard recently. They studied very hard recently. They have been studied very hard recently. You know, this is tough. How about this one? Yes, they have been studying very hard recently. I know most people picked have studied, but when you study, you go to class, you go to school, you go to the university, college, you not only do it in the past up to the present, you are continually doing it, okay? This is when we study, okay? Good job, everyone. And if you didn't, no worries. How about this one? Where blank you born? A, did. B, were. C, had. D, are. Let's see if you get this one. That's right, the simple past. Where were you born? Great job. How about this one? Harry hasn't gotten up. A, yet. B, already. C, still. D, just. Which one? Good job. All right, how many people picked C, still? No, we say yet. Harry hasn't gotten up yet. How about this one? Jane's been a vegetarian blank 3 years. A, since. B, for. C, after. Or D, before. Which one? Let's see if you get this right. Correct. For 3 years. Good job, everyone. Let's try this one. I blanked John for hours and hours, and he hasn't answered. Okay, this is tough. Look at your clue words. We have and, okay, and then we have I, and he hasn't answered. Hasn't is a contraction for has not. So what do you think this is happening? Also look at hours and hours. We have a duration here. What do you think? A, have been calling. B, has gone. C, is going. Or D, has been. Let's see if we get this right together. Oh no. That's right. It's a duration. I have been calling John for hours and hours and he hasn't answered. That means I keep doing it. I did it in the past up to now, and I keep doing it, but he still hasn't answered. Okay, that's when we use still here, right? Good job. How about this one? How long blank your best friend? How long? A, have you known? B, do you know? C, did you know? Or D, have you been knowing? Did I say D twice? I meant C, did you know? And D, have you been knowing? Which one? How long blank your best friend? Ah, this could be tough. Let's try A. Have you known? Yes. How long have you known your best friend? So when we're talking about how long knowing your best friend, we are talking about the past up to now. Okay, I know a lot of people would say, have you been knowing? Well, it doesn't really make sense. We wouldn't continually ask that because of the clue word, how long. Actually, long is the duration, and we're asking the question, how. Good job, everyone. How about this one? The police arrived while I blank breakfast. A, had, B, was having, C, have, or D, have had. Whew, that's a tough one. What do you think? The police arrived while I blank breakfast. That's right. The clue word is while, was in the past and still doing it while I was having, right? Would this be was having the present perfect tense, the past perfect tense, or the past continuous? That's right, past continuous, while I was having. You know, these are tough. How about this one? I haven't worked blank last December. A, for, B, after, C, by, or D, since. I haven't worked blank last December. Which one? That's right. Since I haven't. I have not worked since last December. Great job, everyone. And if not, just go back to the review and look at some of my previous class lessons. How about this one? This wine blank in the cellar for 15 years. When we take it out and open it, it will taste beautiful. Is it A, is, B, was, C, had been, and D, has been? Which one? This is tough. Okay, let's see. This wine blank in the cellar for 15 years. What do you think it could be? When we take it out and open it, it will taste beautiful or beautifully. That would be an adverb there. Which one? Okay, let's see if we get this right together. See, yes, we got it. Score. This wine has been in the cellar for 15 years. What tenses has been? Correct. It's the present perfect. Happened in the past up to now because we want to take out the wine. It's ages since we blank. Since we have spoken, had spoken, spoke, or spoken. Whew, that's it's a tough one here. It's ages since we, what do you think it could be? This one? Yes, we got it again. It's a contraction for it has. It has been. It's been ages. It's ages. Now, that's the clue word we forgot here. It's been ages. Okay, that is the missing word here. Now, sometimes we say it's ages. I know this is a little bit of an informal language, but you'll hear many Americans say this. It's ages since we have spoken. If we want to be formal, we would say it's been ages since we have spoken. Okay. How about this one? I blank breakfast before leaving home this morning. A, didn't have. B, hadn't had. C, haven't had. Or D, not had. Ooh, this is tough. I blank breakfast before leaving home this morning. What do you think it could be? This one? See? No. Ugh, why? That's right. I didn't have breakfast before leaving home this morning. Okay. So we're looking at the clue words before. Okay. And we're talking about leaving. It's happening now up to the future. Okay. It's like continuous. It's not really future. It's just, it's continually happening. So I didn't have breakfast. Okay. Did not. Okay. It happened in the past. And we kind of use this when we're using the continuous form with before and leaving. I know these are tough. How about this one? I blank from her lately. A, haven't heard. B, didn't hear. C, didn't heard. Or D, haven't heard. Did I say that incorrect again? C, didn't heard, and D, haven't heard or haven't hear. Whew, these are tough. All right, let's do these together. I blank from her lately. What do you think this could be? A, B, C, or D? Let's see if it's A. That's correct. I haven't heard from her lately. How many people said didn't hear? I didn't hear from her lately. Okay, we wouldn't say didn't hear because we're using the clue word lately. Okay, so when we use the word lately, we use the perfect tense using have. Okay, have or has. How about this one? What blank when I called you last night? A, have you been doing? B, were you doing? C, did you do? D, have you done? What do you think? What blank when I called you last night? What? Let's see if this one. Yes, we got it. B. What were you doing when I called you last night? All right. How are you doing so far? This is a grand task, right? Let's see. How about this one? Yesterday at 7 p.m., we blank to music. A, we're listening. B, have been listening. C, listened. Or D, have listened. All right. Yesterday, clue word, at 7 p.m., we blank to music. I don't know. You're gonna have to help me out here. I could be wrong, or maybe we're gonna do it wrong together. Do you think it's A, B, C, or D? No, I know this is tough. Yesterday at 7 p.m., we blanked to music. Maybe it's A. What do you think it's A? Yes, I know. How many people picked listen, right? You would think it's a completed past. So yesterday at 7 p.m., we were listening to music because you're not going to say you did a complete simple past. It just happened at 7 p.m. You were doing it for a while. So where is the past tense? And then we have listening. It's continuous. So we did this in the past tense and it was continually happening more than just 7 p.m. We started at 7 and then we kept going, right? I know this is tough. All right, what about this one? This is the first time I blank here. A was, B have been, C been, D had been. This is the first time I blank here. This is the first time let's see, could it be B? Yes, have been. This is the first time I have been here. How many people got this one? All right, I'm so proud of you. If you didn't, no worries. It's really smelly in here. Blank. Have somebody been smoking? Has somebody been smoking? Has somebody smoked? Or did somebody smoke? It's really smelly in here. Is it A, B, C, or D? I know this is tough. Let's see. Could it be B? Yes. Has somebody been smoking? Okay, so has somebody been smoking? This would be the present perfect continuous. Ooh, that's a mouthful. It's really smelly in here. Ooh, has somebody been smoking? Uh-oh. Okay, great job, everyone. And if not, just go back to the review or previous class lessons. How about this one? The boss blank to clients on Zoom for hours, so she wanted a break. Is it A, had been talking, B, had talked, C, has been talking, or D, talked? All right, this is tough. What do you think it is? Is it A? You think it's A? Yes. Okay, had been talking. So this would be the past perfect continuous, okay? Because your clue words are for hours, okay? That's a duration. And wanted. So we have so and she wanted. Wanted happened in the past. So had been talking was, there's two actions here. It happened in the past and it ended in the past continuously because the continuous is the duration. 4 hours is the duration, the amount of time. Great job, everyone. So proud of you. How about this one? After arriving home, I realized I blank any milk. Would it be A, hadn't bought, B, didn't bought, C, didn't buy, or D, haven't bought? Whew, this is a mouthful. After arriving home, I realized I blank any milk. Whew. Do you think it's A, B, C, or D? Let's try D. You think it's D? No, haven't bought. Why? Because of the clue word realized. Realized is a simple past. So what would this be? A? That's right. Okay, 2 completed past. We have it happened in the past and it completed it in the past, okay? After arriving home, I realized that's past closest to the present, and hadn't bought would be the past, okay? Past tense, and it completed up to now because we're saying, oh my God, I came home and I didn't buy milk. I realized I hadn't bought any milk, okay? How many people say I didn't buy milk, right? Right? We do this a lot. This is informal English. This is what we call formal English, okay? But no worries here. How did we do, everyone? Was this too long, too hard, too easy? Put it down in the comments. I want to gain your thoughts. You're very important to me, everyone. So I wish you a lovely day and looking forward until next time. Bye.